Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is the haul video that I was telling you guys was coming. So I have quite a few items to show you guys. Now they all didn't show up in one single day. I did get a few of the items a couple of days ago, but most of the stuff came today. So I thought I would just go ahead and wait until I got most of the stuff. I have a couple more things that are that's coming, but it's going to take a while to get here. So I thought I would go ahead and do a video where I showed most of what I have here, with the exception of those couple of other things that's coming. But what I am most excited about is the thing that I'm going to save for last, which I will show you. That's going to be the very last item that I'll show you, and you will see just how excited I am to have it. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with it. So let me go ahead and show you the coloring books first. I finally got my hands on the Cinderella book by Fabiana Attanasio, and I had pre-ordered this thing, but apparently there wasn't enough copies in stock or something, and so Amazon ended up canceling my order, which I was not happy about one little bit. And so it was unavailable for the longest time. I had gotten my hands on the Hansel and Gretel one, which I had showed you in another haul video, but I finally was able to get this one, which I am really happy about now. So I guess persistence kind of pays off. But anyway, as you open it up, you get this fold-out cover that you can color on, as with all of her books. And the paper, of course, in here, and I'll just show you a few of the pages in here. The paper, of course, is very nice, as all of the paper in her books are, and it's got the story of Cinderella, it looks like. So just, it's double-sided pages, as most of her books are, so as we can see. And I'll just show you a few more of the pages. Very, absolutely lovely book. And then, of course, in the back you have the removable poster that you get with all of her books. I'm not going to unfold it because it will take me a very long time to get that back in. But here's what it looks like all folded up. And then the back cover, of course, is a fold out, and you can color on that as well. So pretty much the same format as all of the rest of her books are. So that's Cinderella. Okay, next we have the Maskara book by Mardel Rubio, and Halloween is going to be here tomorrow, so I'm kind of a little bit late on the uptake on it, but I did go ahead and finally get this one. And the covers on these books is a little weird. It's spiral bound, but the cover, if you guys have seen the, oops, and I'm hitting the tripod, if you guys have seen the Sirena book that I had showed, that a lot of people have really gotten into. It's pretty much the same kind of thing. The paper in here is very super duper nice. It kind of feels like thinner cardstock, I guess. And it's single-sided pages, but this is definitely Halloween themed. You have people in different masks and everything, and costumes and so forth. So that is Maskara by Mardel Rubio. And next we have Halloween by Mardel Rubio, same kind of thing. Here is the back of the book. It's kind of like how his other books look, and it's the spiral bound thing with sort of the different looking cover kind of thing. And again, this is obviously Halloween themed, but same kind of thing, same kind of paper. Very lovely paper in here, and some of the pictures have black backgrounds, and people in different costumes and just Halloween-based pictures. Very nice. Really nice book. So there's just a few of the pages in Halloween. Okay, so the very last book we have here is the Tenderful Enchantments, and this is the one by Klara Markova. So if you liked, oh my gosh, what was that first one? Enchanted Delights or something like that. I think that's what it was called. You will like this one. This is kind of more of a, I heard some people call it a sequel to the Enchanted Delights. And so as you open it up, you get the lovely black end papers. They've included a bookmark that you can color in. And I believe the first one also came with that too. So again, very lovely, smooth paper. And most of the images are kind of on the one side with a few little things here to color on the left-hand side if you wish. But very nice paper like we got in her first book. So very, very pretty book. And then the back of the book, of course, has the black end papers and so forth. And I think there's some stuff in the back that is kind of like what you got in her first book too, like with the, I'd have to look closer at it, but I think it's got like some of the little cutouts and stuff that you got, something similar to what you got in the first one. All right, so those are all of the coloring books I got. Now I do have some tools and things that I will show you guys, a lot of supplies and stuff. So our first thing that we got is, this comb sharpener. Now, it probably looks a little different than the comb sharpeners that you guys have seen, and I think it's pretty much the same, except it just has the shavings container on it. I like to just have one that has a container with it. That way I don't have to get something to sharpen over, like a little, like, something to put underneath the sharpener to catch all the shavings, because I like to do a lot of my coloring in bed and that would get a little bit messy. So I decided to go ahead and get the comb sharpener with the little container to catch all the shavings on. So that's the comb sharpener. Okay. So next I got a couple of pencil cases. Next I got a couple of pencil cases, and these are a little different than what I have normally got, like with the BTSKY and the U-Shares. These are a 150 case, but it's canvas, so it feels quite a bit different. And I'm going to go ahead and just unzip it so that we can look inside. This one is black, and I've also got a purple one. I have a 121 that's on the way, but it's not here yet, and I believe it's blue. So it's just a black case with pages that you can put pencils in, and I believe it holds 150. And I don't know, I got to get used to the feel of it because it's more of a canvasy feel. It's a canvas case, so it's just going to take a little bit of getting used to, but it's quite different than the cases that I have gotten. But I wanted to try one with just the leaf pages on here, like just the leaves, you know, with the pages that you flip instead of the accordion style, because that one, I have that one for my Prismacolors and my, what do you call it, my, Sooties, and it kind of gets a little bit annoying, so I wanted to try something different. And then, like I said, I got this purple one. So same kind of thing, you open it up, and then here's just, it's got pages in it, and it holds 150 pencils, and I think you got room in here for a pencil sharpener and erasers and stuff, so that makes it really nice. And it's just like the black one, only it is purple. And this one, when I got it, it was weird because it actually came unzipped. So now I have to try to make sure that the zipper works on it. And I believe it's going to be okay. It's kind of weird how sometimes when you get one and it's all zipped up, and then you get another one and they have it all unzipped. But yeah, I like to make sure that the zippers are going to work, because I don't want to have to fight it. That is very annoying when you have to fight your pencil case. Okay, so there's the pencil cases. Now, let's go ahead and get on with the supplies. First things for the actual coloring supplies is I got these Bic markers. These are fine points. It looks like there's 8 in here, and I think I grabbed the wrong pack. I think I clicked on the wrong one because I thought that I grabbed one that said 36 instead of 8. So I'll have to look again, and what I'll do is I'll link everything in the description section in the video, so that if you want to purchase anything from Amazon that I have here, you can do that. And just as a little disclaimer, as I say in a lot of my videos, I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you guys decide to purchase anything from the links I provide, I get just a tiny small little kickback from it. And so what I get from that just goes right back into the channel to get new supplies and new books and stuff to be able to show you guys and to keep this channel going, so that things don't get stale. Okay, so, but anyway, I will go ahead and link the 8-pack that I got in the description section, but I'm going to look and see if I can find that 36-pack that I thought I got. So, but anyway, this is a good pack to kind of get me started. Next, I have these, oh my gosh, hitting my tripod. Next, I have these pencils from Shuttle Art, and these are, I think there's 136 pencils in here, and I want to say I got it for like 20 bucks or something like that, but it just kind of comes in this plastic snap case, and it's got a handle on it. And then here's what the pencils in here look like. I'm not going to pull them all out because it's going to be a pain in the butt, but there's a lot of different colors in here, which is awesome. But I'm probably going to get some better... I'll probably have to get like another case to put these in, because I'm sure I'm not going to like what it comes in, because it's just kind of cheap and flimsy. But, you know, you can't really beat the price. You really can't, because you get 136 pencils for, you know, about 20 bucks. It's really not bad. And then here's what one of the pencils look like. It's pretty lightweight in your hand, and I don't think it's got the name of the color on it, but I do believe it's got a number, and then you get some nice little writing on it that says Shuttle Art. So I'll look forward to seeing how these feel. These kind of feel more like they feel a little bit like the Lelix and the Artlicious pencils that I showed you guys a while back ago. So we'll do some coloring with them, and again, I will do a review. I am going to be starting a colored pencil review series for you guys, so we will feature these in a such video, and we'll do some color with them, and we'll just see how we like them. But there's all the trays of the Shuttle Art pencils. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and snap it, and I will put these aside. This is the 100 count of the Marco Renoir pencils. Now, these are not Marco Raffines, these are Marco Renoir. And these are the ones like Anne from A Colorful Life had that she showed a while back ago. And I think before she got her Fila's and before she got like all of her polychromos and stuff, you know, she really, really swore by these. I don't know if she likes these pencils anymore, but she, you know, for a long time, like, she really swore by these pencils, and she loved them. And so I don't know if she still colors with her. She probably still does, because I don't think that she would waste like anything that she got or anything like that. But there is the Marco Renoir pencils, and we're going to go ahead and open up the tin. I had to throw away the little tape thing that held it closed. Okay, so let's go ahead and open them up. And as I said, there are 100 pencils in here. So what we're going to get, and let me go ahead and take one of the pencils out. What we're going to get is the pencils on the barrel look like they're kind of like a brownish kind of color. And then up top you get a representation of what the pigment is going to be like in the pencil. Now, I don't think that these have it's going to be really hard for me to see. I'm not sure if they have the names written on them. I think they may have a light fastness thing on there. But, let me go ahead and show you another one, and then I'll show you all of the colors. So you get that nice barrel, and then up top is a representation of what the pigment is going to look like. Now, I heard that not everything, like not all of the little things at the top match what color it is, but so it's probably a good idea to go ahead and swatch them. But there's the second tray right there. Just show you that. There's tray number 2. And we have a third tray. Okay, so there is all of the pencils, like so. Okay, and there's 100 pencils in here. I don't think there's another tray underneath here. Let's just check and make sure without hopefully spilling everything. No other trays under here. So I am going to be getting another case for these, because the cases I got, I didn't plan to put these in. The cases are for something different. Okay, but these are the Marco Renoir pencils, and it comes with 2 sharpeners. I don't know why, but it does. And it's just your standard pencil sharpener that you get with a lot of your colored pencil sets. Nothing major, nothing really to write home about. So I'm glad I got those. Those are the Marco Renoir pencils, 100 count. We have these Koh-I-Noor, not the tritones, but these are the Progresso woodless pencils. And I think there's, let's see how many are in here. I forget how many are in here. I think there's like, okay, there's 24 pencils in here. Yeah, there's 24 of these woodless pencils. And so let me just go ahead and take the trays out, and we will show you what they look like. Here is tray number 1. And here is tray number 2. Okay, so it comes in these plastic trays in the box, and I don't know if I'm going to keep them in here or not. I really don't know. They don't take up that much room in the trays like this. But what's kind of cool about these, and I've heard that these pencils are pretty decent. I've heard that they are pretty decent, but what's really cool about them is there's no wood on the pencil. Everything you see here is pigment, you know, is color. So when you sharpen this, you could save the shavings and actually, you know, use them for pencil backgrounds and stuff. So everything you see here is pigment. It's all color, and it feels really heavy. It feels actually quite nice in your hand. So it's got some substantial weight, but there's 24 colors in here. As I said, I've heard that these are pretty decent. Like, they're not the best, but I have heard that they are, you know, fairly decent anyway. So we will try them out with you guys. I'll do a review with them, and we'll color with them, and we will just see how it goes, and we'll see how we like them. Okay, so we're going to put them back in the box, hopefully without spilling everything. All right. Now, last, and certainly, absolutely, certainly not least, the last thing that I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to ask you to wait for it while I get everything else back in the box. So just give me a minute and I will show you our last item. Okay guys, we are on to our very, very special item that I have been dying to get. And when I decided that I wanted them, I was really, really dying to have them. I was up in the air about getting them for a number of reasons, and I will explain why as soon as I show them to you guys. But we're going to do a little drum roll for suspense. Drum roll. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And here they come. Looky here, guys. Looky, looky, looky here. The Holbein 150 set of colored pencils from, these are the ones from Japan. These are a Japanese pencil, and I really am not going to lie. These are probably, these are, without a doubt, the most expensive pencils that I have ever gotten. I mean, these are more expensive than even a Luminance pencil is. But you know, like I said, when I decided that I wanted them, I was going to get them however long it was going to take me. And what was really nice was I actually had a little bit of a gift card balance on my account, so I was able to get them just a little bit cheaper than what they normally would sell for. So essentially, I didn't have to pay full price, which was really nice. I got a little bit off, but because it is a very, very expensive item, you know, I had to kind of find a way to justify it because, like I said, for the longest time, I was really wrestling with myself about getting these things. Number one, because of the price. And let me just go ahead and take it out of the plastic. It comes in this plastic protector that came over the top of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open these bad boys up, all right? So it comes in a cardboard box, like so, and we are going to take off the lid very carefully. So when you open them up, you get, what you can do is there's like a swatch thing on the lid. You can actually color on the lid and swatch out the different colors right there. I think that's kind of a Japanese thing because my Kuretake watercolors, Gambi watercolors are like that. So you get a couple of inserts when you open this up, and this is Holbein Artist Colored Pencils. And here is a light fastness chart, I believe. And you get some color swatches right there of what it kind of looks like on this paper, but your best bet is to actually swatch them out yourself because it could look a little bit different on the slick. Okay, and then you get another little catalog here thing, and it just here's some more color swatches and stuff that it talks about. There's just more about the pencils. Right here you get some different color swatches, and I think it may even have some other products and stuff in it because I know Holbein also makes like watercolors and other art materials. So that's the little book that you get with that. Now let's go ahead and put the lid aside for just a minute, and we will show you these beautiful, stunning pencils. So we'll take off the little protector. Now these are not going to stay in the box like this. The black case that I got is going to hold my Holbeins, okay? Just because I don't want them in this cardboard. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these. Oh, so you have a lot of reds and oranges in this tray. Oh my gosh. You get some blenders right there, some white. So let me just go ahead and pick one of the pencils up and let us just look at this amazing pencil, okay? So it feels very, very nice in your hand. It's a pretty good, substantial feeling pencil. And, you know, for the money that you pay for these things, you know, it better be. So you get, and I think on here you do get the names of them. You get a number, and then you get the light fast stars. I think the highest light fast is 3, I think, and then there's 2, and then there's 1. But I think a lot of these are going to be 2s to 3s. Okay, so here's the first set of colors. Oops, there's the first set of colors in that tray. We will lift these out very carefully. Okay, we'll put our protector back on. Okay, now here is the second tray. Can you guys see that? There's the second tray of pencils. You guys see that? What I'll do is I'll lift them out and I will pan them underneath here. There's the second tray of pencils there. I mean, just how beautiful are these? But for the money, they had better be. Now, this is my first time ever holding a Holbein pencil. Now, this last tray, there's 3 trays in here. This last tray is very interesting because you get some lovely, absolutely beautiful pastel colors that you don't see in other colored pencil sets. You get a little bit of that in the Tombow Orojitons, but those pencils, you know, they're they say that they're artist grade, but I think they're more of like on the lines of maybe like a Spectrum Noir pencil. These, you know, for the money you pay for them, I imagine that these are a much, 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 much better pencil to color with. I don't, and you know, nothing against the Tombows or anything, but these Holbeins definitely are a class above those, I believe. These would be more like in the class of maybe polychromos, even though they're a lot more expensive than polychromos. Like Luminance. I mean, these are like top dog pencils. These are like the Cadillac, the cream of the crop of pencils. Let us pet them now. Let us pet them. So these are the cream of the cream of the cream of the crop pencils. And as I said, without a doubt, I think these are probably the most expensive pencils that you're going to find on the market. Because, as I was saying in my Color and Gab video, they are just insanely, 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 insanely expensive. And these are not for the faint of heart. I have not colored with these. I've never ever colored with the Holbein. We're going to be doing a lot of, I'm going to be doing a lot of playing with these things, you know, to get used to them. And we will be coloring with them on a video, on several videos, I imagine. Okay. Now there are apparently some drawbacks to these pencils. And the main one, of course, is the price. Because these are probably, as I said, the most expensive colored pencils I think I have ever seen. These are the most expensive colored pencils that I have ever bought. Okay, I bought these with my own money. Another drawback is that they do not sell these open stock, unfortunately. At least here, you might be able to get them from Japan, but it could be an expensive prospect. So the open stock option is very limited. Number 3 is, and I've read some reviews on this, but there's people that are saying that what's in these pencils they have stuff in there that like the American ADA or whatever doesn't approve of. So it kind of tells me that, and they're imported, okay, so it kind of tells me that some of the stuff that they use to make these pencils, like the pigments and stuff, because back in the day, and I don't know very much about this, but back in the day, your paints and you know, stuff that they made pigments out of, there was materials in there like metals that were actually dangerous. You know, they were toxic. So it kind of tells me that there's stuff maybe in these pencils that, you know, that could be a little bit dangerous. So if you get these pencils, you guys, and if you have like little kids or whatever, just really make sure you have them put up and out of their reach. And, you know, same with like, I guess, pets and stuff too, because you do not want anybody getting into your pencil and eating it by accident. So, you know, definitely keep, you know, these definitely need to stay out of your mouth and all that. So, but I hear, you know, from what I have seen, these are excellent, awesome, beautiful, exquisite pencils to use. And I really, really, really cannot wait to get my hands in here and actually just color and color and color. And we will do that on a video. But as I said, the three main drawbacks are the price. The price tag is just horrendous, horrendous, horrendous. Number two is the open stock option is very limited. Because you could probably do that from Japan, but you're going to be paying through the nose, I think, for that, you know, to have it shipped. And number three is, you know, possibly some questionable materials. I don't know much about that. I really don't know. All I know is I wanted them. And I keep my pencils out of the way of, you know, of everybody. So I'm always very careful with my pencils. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Oh my gosh, let us just look at this again. This is just the box, mind you. I've got the pencils safely closed in, but let us just look at this again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. I will leave links in the description section of the video to purchase these items from Amazon if you so choose. And go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what you think. Of course, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, but better yet, hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I mean, don't you want to see me color with these, you guys? Really? Come on now. Do you want to see me color with these? All right. We will talk to you all later. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Okay. Bye, guys.